Hi, I'm Deanna. I'm 17 and I am a student. I was going to give my opinion on the argument over the existence of the mind and what it is. Personally, when I think about the mind, I'm one of the people that believe that anything is possible. Like everything is possible. So there is, of course, a physical brain. Of course, that's true. We all know we have a brain.
Right.
But
do we?
Well, I mean, I think like the whole idea of a consciousness, which people tend to believe or think of as like a religious type thing. I personally have no beliefs when it comes to religion. But I do not like disagree with anyone at all because I think that anything is possible, and I think that we may very well have a conscience. And I mean, we do have a conscience, but we also have a brain, so everything is possible. Anything can be.
Perfect. Okay, so do you want to just go ahead and tackle the fourth one then? Because I think you gave us
thoughts on Canada's education system. How has it affected your life? What would you like to see change in the system?
So,
well, I think that nowadays we tend to be a little like overprotective of our children, and because of that, part of the education system has been swayed in certain ways. Sometimes it does have to do with like religions and different things. When I guess in some ways the religion like aspect of it is definitely really good because it sounds like everything's possible.
Sorry, I'm just trying to avoid the distraction. Yeah.
But yeah, like the Canadian education system, I think that it's definitely taken like a turn for the better.
Okay.
Perhaps sometimes I find that children these days have been a little more rowdy and different than in times in the past, which could probably more to do with upbringing than the educational system itself.
Is there a specific example that you can provide that kind of reflects like what you mean, like friends or personal experience?
Having to do with
just so you said the education system has gotten better in Ontario or Canada. So
well, one thing that I've noticed is if you take example like equality between people, one big difference is gay rights.
Okay.
And like being able to be yourself. I'm not sure if you heard about the boy Jamie. I feel horrible that I can't remember his last name.
It's fine.
But he committed suicide because of because of bullying because he was different.
Right.
As well as there's the whole Do It for Darren campaign that they have going around, which has to do with a girl who also committed suicide, which is raising awareness for mental illnesses.
Right.
So, and I mean, I know that my school especially has gotten really involved into it and helping out with this campaign. And I think that schools themselves are getting a lot better at the whole, like at least public schools are really definitely looking into making everyone feel equal and breaking down these barriers that some people have created within their minds, like prejudicing people and bullying people that are just as equal as they are.
Perfect. So you said also you wanted to go into psychology in university.
Yes, I am.
Any future projections or hopes or thoughts about your experience in university? How do you want it to affect you? What would you hope to gain from it?
Well, I figured I'm interested into going into psychology mostly because, well, if you think about it, psychology is such a relevant subject, and no matter where it is, whether I become like, even if I end up becoming like a mechanic or something, I still have that like slight base which helps with interaction and just like understanding people.
Right.
I've considered going into physiotherapy. And I know that two people that I know who are physiotherapists have taken psychology and taken a minor in psychology, and they said that it definitely helps because they find that people will open up to them so much just when they're working on their everyday things. Okay. So I mean, it's a very relevant program, and it's really interesting because you just get to learn more about humans, the way that their mind works, the way their brain works, how a lot of these things that go on may not necessarily be under control by the actual person himself. Right.
Perfect. Is there anything else that you wanted to reflect on what we talked about today?
I think that's more or less it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem.
Yeah, take care.